Welcome to the League of Women Voters of Long Beach. My name is Veronica Rose, and I and Sarah Nicholas are presidents of the local chapter. I'd like to take this time to thank everyone for taking the moment that's needed to listen to our presentation. We are, as a League of Women Voters, a nonpartisan group of both men and women that participate on both the local, state, and national level. We welcome all participation, and at this time, I'd like to share with you our mission statement.
Hi, my name's Eileen Lilly, and I'm Voter Services Co-Director with my husband Mart. And there are certain issues that Voter Services in New York State is concerned with, and we, of course, are a part of that. The issue that New York State is 47 out of 50 states in voter participation, that in order to get an absentee ballot, you have to fill out an absentee ballot application. It all has to be done within 7 days so that before the election, so that the ballot can be mailed out to you and you can mail it back to them. If you want to do voter registration by mail, it has to be postmarked no later than 25 days before the election, and it has to be in the Board of Elections office no less than 22 days before the election. There are some states that have same-day registration. New York does not have that. And there's no provision for early voting in New York State. We in New York seemed shocked when other states were restricting their early voting, but they have early voting schedules, and we have none. We have no opportunity to vote except on that Tuesday in November. These are things that need change, and League is working to do that.
Hello, I'm Trudy Bernstein. I'm a member of the League of Women Voters of Long Beach. I joined in 1961, and if my arithmetic is correct, I'm a member of longest standing, and maybe even the oldest member. And so I joined in 1961 because I thought, well, now this is a way that I can really be productive. One of the many things I'm so proud of is how the League of Women Voters affected the city of Long Beach. Our government now, because of the League, has the best form of government. If you don't like the way things are going, you can vote for people out. But the form of government couldn't be any better. We have 5 people now who are elected to the city council. 3 of them are elected, or not necessarily re-elected, every 2 years, so that you can have a change if you want it. It's called staggered terms, and that has worked out exceedingly well. When I joined, we had a part-time judge, and because of the League of Women Voters of Long Beach, and we have 33,000 people, we now have a full-time judge, and that has worked out exceedingly well. One of the things few people do remember is that at one time, the Long Island Railroad had these horrible stores in front of the building, hiding this very lovely building. With the League and Hannah Komanoff and other people who worked with us, we were able to remove the stores, and now our very lovely train station is the way it should be.
My name is Barbara Bernardino. Past president of Long Beach League twice, and past president of Nassau County League. The League has been a tremendous influence in my life. I was attracted to League by Charlotte Shapiro, who was Nassau County president at the time, and was trying to get the legislature to be more representative. There were only 5 seats, and the League got it up to 19. The other issue in Long Beach that was of particular concern for me was the absentee ballot. The elderly were being intimidated. They were forced to vote in certain ways, and so we went to the Board of Elections to register a campaign, and we believed that the League was given permission to monitor in the nursing home. So that was an important issue for us. The elections, the league very often were election inspectors. We were asked to read the final vote at the end of voting to report to the National Service. The league also gave workshops on civic education to teachers in the school district from elementary all the way through high school. We're a firm believer in civic education, how our government works, and that citizens must participate to have a healthy, thriving democracy. One of the other things that I think our league in particular was in the forefront is presidents of the Nassau County League. We work with a non-for-profit who serve primarily Hispanics. And therefore, we work with the New York State League to translate a lot of the important work that the league was doing into Spanish to try to educate that community as well as bring them in as members also. On a personal note, the league was very influential to me. It taught me how to speak. It taught me how to research. It taught me to listen to both sides and to reach a consensus. So many of the skills that I use presently in whatever advocacy I happen to be involved in is greatly chiseled by the league and the way they present themselves. And I thank you. I encourage you to join. You will be a better person for it.
I joined the League of Women Voters after becoming the district clerk of the Long Beach City School District in 2000. It was right after a budget vote and election was called into question regarding nursing home voting procedures. The League of Women Voters of Long Beach worked with the New York State Legislature in amending Election Law 8-407, and the League of Women Voters of Long Beach helped me to follow these new procedures and bring a successful end to the nursing home problem. The goal of voter services is to register voters and also to provide information for the voters on the candidates. And so we hold candidate forums. We invite the candidates to participate. They are held at the Long Beach Public Library. The community can come in and write their questions on index cards. These questions are posed to the candidates, and it gives us an opportunity to observe and evaluate someone before we vote for them. And we do this on the local city and county level.
So I'm Marty Lilly, Eileen's husband, and the co-chairman of Voter Services. One of the many things we do are, as Eileen indicated, communication. And what we try to do nationally, statewide, county, and local is we put up web pages which keep the community informed and delineate our activities throughout the year. We also try to keep community involved in the ways Eileen mentioned, but also in registration. We go out to the field at City Hall, we go to places like the Boardwalk, and we go to schools to register new voters or voters who wish to change their party or for other reasons. Last year we registered 193 seniors at Long Beach High School. That was a new record for us. We have a web page, as I indicated, locally, but we also have a Facebook page for immediate information online which can be easily updated. We also had the opportunity this year, or I should say last year, of attending the Nassau County legislative hearings related to redistricting. The redistricting was a very important issue for the league, and we found that we were able to provide input, which I don't know if it had immediate change, but I think it will in the future.
Hi, my name is Jacqueline Feldman, and I am the Educational Liaison for the League of Women Voters of Long Beach. We sponsor numerous programs in the schools. At the start of the school year, in the elementary and middle schools, we sponsor the Take Me to Vote program. Classes compete, encouraging their parents to vote on Election Day. The most successful class is rewarded with a certificate and a party. Students Inside Albany, another of our programs, is sponsored in the spring, in the high school. The student with a winning essay receives a 3-day trip to Behind the Scenes Albany, all expenses paid. We sponsor an annual scholarship given to an ambitious high school student entering college in the fall. We also register new voters in the high school. We feel that it's important for students to become involved in and be aware of world issues. They are then armed with all the facts so they can voice their opinions and make decisions intelligently.
Hi everybody, my name's Hallie Myers and I'm the Chief of Staff for Senator Todd Kaminsky. I got my start in public service 15 years ago after winning the League of Women Voters Students Inside Albany competition for the 20th Assembly District. There, I got sent up to Albany to shadow my state legislator, which was Harvey Wiesenberg at the time, and after spending the day with him, he point blank offered me a job. I had worked at a clothing store. He said, "You just quit. I'm offering you a job with pension and benefits and a chance to change your life." And that's exactly what he did for me, and that's exactly what the League of Women Voters did for me. 15 years later, I've had the opportunity to work for many notable people, such as Congressman Anthony Weiner and Senator Kirsten Gillibrand. And today I'm happy to be back home in Long Beach working for Todd. It was all made possible by the League of Women Voters.
Hi, I'm Sandra Stackey. I'm currently the secretary of our league here in Long Beach. I wanted to thank you all for supporting us, and I just want to emphasize that the league has a lot of work yet to do. We work in voter services, education, women's services, and also on environmental issues. We're working to help ensure the quality and quantity of our water here in Long Beach, and also working with our good government partners to ensure campaign finance reform and ethics reform. So thank you for supporting us and getting to know your Long Beach League.